Morning everyone and welcome back to Restart. We're on day 22. Day 22. It's brilliant to hear how everybody's including this into the life and making it part of the routine. Absolutely brilliant. One thing to mention, I'd like to mention today, quite a few people have been contacting me and saying, I'm really enjoying Restart. Can you recommend any other classes for me that's on the YouTube channel? If you stick with the Restart video right to the end, I flash up some images that take you to other videos that I think are similar to this one. So if you've enjoyed that class, you'll enjoy this class. You have to stay to the end because YouTube only let me put those clips in the last 20 seconds of the video. That's, well, not just me, everybody. You can only put the end screens in the last 20 seconds. So if you click off before then, you'll miss those, the things. I usually put them up like there and there, sometimes there or there as well, but usually there and there. So if you stay on to the end of the video, you'll see those and you can just click on them. It takes you straight to that video and it'll be similar to the kind of thing that we've done in that class. Hope that all makes sense. If you'd like to join me down on the mat, and we'll make a start. Let's begin by bringing the knees up off the feet up off the ground and bringing the knees into the chest. Just gently hug your knees in. And extend your feet up towards the ceiling. Point the toes. Straighten the legs. Just give your legs a gentle rock backwards and forwards. Just ease in. A nice gentle stretch into the hamstrings and the buttocks. And then bring the feet back down. Hug the knees into the chest again. And lower the feet down to the ground. Extend your arms out to the sides. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, lower the knees to the left. Inhale back to the centre. And exhale over to the right. And inhale back to the centre. Bring the feet up off the ground. Bend your knees, hug your knees into your chest and bring your shoulders and your head up off the ground. And then extend your feet out and reach out to the ground above your head. And come back in. Hug the knees in. And bring the chin and the chest up. Extend your arms and your legs out. Lower them down to the ground. Bring your arms back alongside your body. Turn onto your side. And push yourself up onto your hands and knees. Bring your toes together. Take the knees out to the edges of the mat. And sit back onto your heels. Stretch forward. Bring your chest forward so you're resting on your forearms, and take your right arm, place it around your waistband. Just turn your shoulder up. And lower back down. Forearm back to the mat. Left arm behind your back. And turn your left shoulder up. And lower your arm back down. Come up onto your hands. Bring your knees in. I'm just going to bend the left elbow. Push the right shoulder blade up. And straighten. Lower the right elbow. Push the left shoulder blade up. And raise both arms up. Sit back onto the heels and stretch forward. And bring your chest forward. Sink the hips down. And then bring your hips back up. Just draw your hands in underneath your shoulders again. Raise the left hand out in front. Stretch the right leg out behind. And then bring the elbow and the knee in together. And stretch out. And lower back down. Raise the right hand out, stretch out with the left leg. And bring the elbow and knee together. And reach out again. And lower back down. Bring your knees together. Lean the hips over to the left. And back to the centre. And over to the right. And back to the centre. Keeping your right knee bent, raise the leg up, lifting from the hip. Into tiger pose. When you're in tiger, if you can keep the toes pulled back and push the heel up. I'm going to take that knee round to the side. And if you can, straighten the leg out. And bring it back straight. And lower down. Raise the left leg up. Push the heel up. And take it round to the side. And straighten the leg out. I'm going to run into the curtains there, so I'm just bending my foot, but if you can, point your toes when you're doing that. Straighten back out and lower down. Sit back onto your heels again. And come forward to plank. Sorry, to cobra. And raise your hips back up. And walk the hands in. Come up to standing, the middle of your mat. Feet about hip width apart. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Draw the hands up the front of your shins to just below your knees. Straighten your arms. Straighten your legs and look forward. And then soften your back. Let your head come down towards the ground and take hold of the elbows with the palms of the hands. Just let your upper body hang loose. Then lower your hands back down to the ground. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. Interlace the fingers at the top and take a side bend over to the left. And back to the centre and over to the right. And back to the centre. And lower your arms down. And then when you're ready, if you come up to the front of the mat, we're going to go into downward facing dog. We're going to raise a leg up and then bring the knee in to crunch to work the stomach and the sides of the body. I'm going to give you a harder version as well today. But you don't have to do that one, you can just stick with the other one. And remember, whenever we're doing anything in downward facing dog or plank, you can always put your knees down and have a breather, have a rest, and then come back and join when the pain's worn off a little bit. Okay? So if you come up to the front of the mat, we'll take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. And step back with the left foot. And then the right. Push your hips up to downward facing dog. And bring your chest forward to plank. Keeping your feet on the balls of the feet. Just sink your hips down. Raise your chin up. Opening up the bottom of the back, stretching the front of the stomach. And then come back to downward facing dog. And so let's start by raising the right leg up. And lower down, bend the knee. And bring the knee up to the right elbow. We'll raise the leg back up. And lower down. And raise the left leg up, sorry. Lower down, bend the knee. And bring it up towards the left elbow. And take it back. And lower down. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, lower your knees down to the mat. Sit back to your heels. And bring your chest forward. Just walk your hands back. You can either sit on your heels or come to seated, whichever's most comfortable for you. I'm just going to show you these two variations on that move forward and crunch. One way that you can make this a much more challenging crunch on your stomach is to keep the knee really high. So when you're bringing that knee through, if you just bring it like down to your sort of wrist, that's, you know, obviously that's hard enough. But if you can bring it right up here, so when you bring the knee up, bring it right up, you'll really feel that on the side of your body here. So that's your first progression. If you feel really strong in this, what we're going to do is take the knee across the body to the other elbow. So I'm just doing it from plank here. So when you take, I'm going to take the left knee and bring it over towards the right elbow and then back. So not only is that working this side of your body, but then it brings it into the stomach as well as you pull your stomach across. Okay, and we'll do both of those from downward facing dog with the leg up. So when you're ready, just come onto your hands and knees. Curl your toes under. And raise your hips up. So I'm going to go across the body. But you can stay going to the same side, or you can try and lift the knee further up, whichever is sort of within your range of discomfort. So I'm going to take the right leg up. And lower down, bend the knee. Bring it over towards the left elbow. And reach back up. And lower down. Raise the left leg. And lower down, bend the knee. Bring it over to the right elbow. And take it back. And lower down. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lower your knees down. And sit back onto your heels. And bring your chest forward. Walk your hands back in. Just come up onto your knees. A great stretch for the stomach and the front of the thighs whenever you've been doing crunching type work is to just put your hands at the bottom of your back or on your top of your buttocks. Just ease your hips forward. Raise your chin up, take a gentle back bend. If you've got a lot of flexibility in the bottom of your back, or what you can always do here is take the hands up and reach back over your head as well. And lower your hands down. And keep your hips directly above your knees now. So take the hands down to the mat. So keep them there. Keep your thigh parallel. Walk the hands forward. And sink your hips down. Sink your shoulders down. This pose is called puppy. Really nice one for easing some tension out of the shoulders. Relaxing the bottom of the back. Walk your hands round along the ground towards the right side. Just as far as it's comfortable for you to go. You get a lovely big stretch down the left side of the body. And back to the centre. Out to the left. And feel the stretch down the right side of the body. And come back in. Walk your hands back up. Up onto the knees again. And reach back. And lower your arms down. Come down to seated. And if you just sit on your heels, if this causes you any tension in you, if this hurts your knees at all, there's a couple of things you can do. You can put a cushion under your bum there, or you can just sit cross-legged. I'm going to raise the arms up and then lower down behind your back. Interlace your fingers and push your hands down towards the mat. So you're pulling your shoulders back, raising your chest up, stretching all the way across the front of the shoulders and the chest. And then release the grip. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down. And take your legs out in front. Bring your backs down onto the mat. Take your awareness up to the crown of your head. Relax the muscles in the face and jaw. Relax the neck and shoulders. Relax the arms, the hands and thumbs and fingers. Relax the muscles in the chest and the muscles across the top of the back. Relax the muscles running down the sides of the spine. Muscles around the bottom of the back, the sides of the body and in the stomach muscles. Relax the hips and pelvis, muscles in the buttocks. Relax the legs. and the ankles and the feet. Just become aware of your breathing now. Notice the sensation of expansion as the breath comes in, and softening as the breath goes out. And use that sensation of softening that comes with the exhale to allow yourself to sink into that feeling of relaxation that you've just created for yourself. With each exhale, sink further in. And then very, very gently start to bring some movement back into your body. Your body might feel really heavy after doing that relaxation, so just be nice and gentle with yourself. Start to move the different parts of your body. Stretch your arms and your legs. And then when you're ready, if you turn on to your right side, and in your own time, push yourself back up to seated. And just taking another moment or two here. Just letting your body readjust to being back upright. And then take a deep breath in and out. And if you've had your eyes closed, gently open them now. Namaste. Thank you very much, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that. So if you've stayed to the end, as I suggested at the beginning, you'll now see the suggestions that I'm giving you for other videos that are along the same lines that will give that if you enjoyed this, you might enjoy that. Stay safe, everyone. Bye for now.